Chapter 5 of Jin Ping Mei Part 1, The Plan to Catch the Adulterous Brother Yen. It is said that Brother Yen was beaten by Mrs. Wang at the moment, and he had no outlet for his anger. He picked up the pear basket and ran down the street to look for Wu Daling. After walking the streets, I saw Wu Da coming from that street carrying a load of cooking cakes. When Brother Yen saw it, he stood up and looked at Wu Da. Dao, I haven't seen you for a while, so I'm getting fat. Wu Da stopped his burden and said, I just look like this. How can I get fat? Brother said, I wanted to buy some wheat the day before yesterday. There is no place to buy wheat in the field, but everyone thinks you have it in your house. Wu Dao, I don't raise geese or ducks in my house. Where is this wheat field? Brother Yen said, you said there is no wheat field. How can you make you so fat and droopy? So it's okay to mention you upside down. Even if you are cooked in a pot, you will not be angry. Wu Dao, young prisoner, you scold me so well. My wife doesn't steal men. How can I be a duck? Brother Yen said, your wife doesn't steal men. She only steals men. Wu Da grabbed Brother Yen and said, give me back my master. Brother Yen said, I laughed at you because you only pulled me, but you didn't bite off his left side. Wu Dao, good brother, tell me who you are, and I will give you 10 cakes. Brother Yen said, cooking cakes won't help. Just be a host. I'll eat 3 cups and tell you. Wu Dao, you know how to drink. Come with me. Wu Da carried the burden and led Brother Yen to a small hotel. He rested the burden, took some cooking cakes, bought some meat, and asked for a pot of wine for Brother Yen to eat. Wu Dao, good brother, you and I are the same. Brother Yen said, don't panic. I will tell you when I finish eating. But don't be angry. I will help you catch it. Wu Da saw that the monkey had eaten wine and meat. Now you are telling me that. Brother Yen said, if you want to know, put your hand and touch the knot on my head. Wu Dao, how did you get this lump? Brother Yen said, I'm telling you, today I went to look for this basket of snow pears for the high official Simon, but I couldn't find them anywhere. Someone on the street said, he is in Wang Po Tea. He came to the workshop and hooked up with Mrs. Wu. He only walked there every day. I expected to see him and wrote him 30 or 50 coins. But Wang Po, that old pig and dog, wouldn't let me go to the room to look for him. Dolly violently beat me out. I came here specifically to look for you. I just gave you 2 sentences to provoke you. When I don't provoke you, you must not come to ask me. Wu Dao, is there really such a thing? Brother Yen said, here you go again. I think you are such a bastard. Those 2 guys are so happy. They just wait for you to come out. And then they make a place in Wang Po's room. You are asking whether it is true or false. Can't I coax you? After hearing this, Wu Da said, brother, I will tell you the truth. I go to Grandma Wang's house to make clothes and shoes every day, and I blush when I come back. My first wife left a girl behind. She beat her day and night, scolded her, and refused to give her food. She was a little mentally disturbed for the past 2 days. She was not happy when she saw me. I had some doubts in my heart. And this is correct. I am now. How about we go and catch the traitor after we send the load? Brother Yen said, you are a big guy. Yuan Lai has no knowledge. That old dog. You are such a frightened person. How can you get rid of him? There are 2 of them. There is also a secret code. When I see you coming to get him, you have hidden your wife. Then Simon Qingshu is awesome. I will beat you 20 times. If you can't catch him, I will give him a good fist. He has money and power, and if he files a lawsuit against you, you will have to face a lawsuit against him. And there is no one to make the decision, so it will cost you your life. Wu Dao, brother, you are right. How could I say this? Brother Yen said, I was beaten by the old woman, but I couldn't find a place to vent my anger. Let me teach you, when you go back today, don't have an attack. Don't say anything. Just do what you do every day. Tomorrow, do less. I will wait for you at the entrance of the alley. If I see Simon King coming in, I will come and call you. Just pick up a load and wait for me nearby. I will mess with the old dog first, and he will definitely come. Beat me. I threw the basket out of the middle of the street first. But you grabbed it. I pushed my head against the old woman, and you ran into the room and screamed. What's this plan? Wu Dao Dao. That's right. This is a loss for my brother. I have 2 pieces of money, so I will let you go. And you will wait for me at the entrance of Zishi Street early tomorrow. Brother Yan got the money and some cooking cakes and went away. Wu Da paid back the wine money, picked up the burden, and went back to sell it. It turned out that this woman usually only scolded Wu Da and bullied him in every possible way. In recent days, I have realized that I am rude, so I have no choice but to hang out with him. That night when Wu Da came back from carrying his burden, he was just as usual and didn't mention anything else. The woman said, "Brother, would you like to buy a glass of wine?" Wu Dao Dao said, "I just bought 3 glasses of wine with an ordinary agent." The woman then arranged to have dinner with him. There was no words to say that night. After dinner the next day, Wu Da only made 3 or 2 fans of cooking cakes and placed them on the pole. This woman only thinks about Simon Kang, and she doesn't care about whether Wuhan University is doing more or less. That day Wu Da took on the burden and went out to do business. The woman was eager for him to go out, so she walked past Wang Po's tea house to wait for Simon Kang. Let's say that Wu Da carried a load and went out to the entrance of Zishi Street. He met Brother Yun looking there with a basket. "Wu Dao Dao, how is it?" Brother Yun said, "It's still early. You go and sell yourself. And those guys will come too. You can only serve me nearby, don't go far away." Wu Da Yunfei also seemed to have sold something and came back. Brother Yun said, "You just watch me throw the basket, and then you run in." Wu Da sent the burden down. It was no big deal.
Alright, this part of the story ends here.
Want to know what happened next? Let's listen to the breakdown next time.